Hello, before this video starts, I would like to apologize for how tired I sound, but please stick around. It is still a very chill tour. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to Caretaker. This is basically just, I'm touring the server, or not the server, I lied. We're touring my area, because, since I couldn't make it to, like, the server-wide tour that happened at the time of recording, day before yesterday, right? Wait. Since I couldn't make it to that, and they vaguely looked over my area, but there's little details I want to show off, so I'm gonna do that. So we have returned as our moth, and someone appears to have let my layout, because of course they did. So now we gotta go put that up. Hey, at least I didn't like leave all my doors open this time. It's been so long. Where'd they lay? They lay not fall. Swear. Oh, I see. Neither of the lays are new. They let out both of my Of course they did. You can't trust anybody with anything these days. Alright, well, let's start. What? That's a cow. It's been a hot minute since I played Minecraft, okay? Let's start technically where you enter, and we're gonna try and do like a full walkthrough. Alright, so you come in, but we have our little portal area, which, I don't know, it doesn't entirely make sense with the aesthetic I was going for, but it's cute, and so that's all that matters. Anyway, you walk out this way, and oh, this is still here. Oops, that's my water source that's been here since like day one. I never uncovered this path. Oops. It's fine. We're gonna leave it. Come this way, and if you take a look on your left, I know. We have the map. Look how it is. I don't know if it's complete or not. Who knows? And we're not gonna check either. We're gonna leave it like this. But we can see a good view, good overview of our area, and it's like a fine size. I'd say I have like a bit. What's that noise? I don't have game sounds on, but I swear I heard something. I'm hallucinating. But we have this little gourd here, which is our map gourd. It's cute. It's nice. If we come over here, this is where my skeleton farm is. Also with the same... I forgot that was there. Also with the same aesthetic as my nether portal. Leads out in here. This is actually my glowsquid farm spot. And then if you come around, there's a door there. That leads around to my cactus farm. How's that doing? Thriving. Or one of my cactus farms, actually. So that's this. It's small, it's cute, it's simple. And then we bubble Vader up. Man, I hope I don't sound like too bored doing this. I swear I'm not. So that's that. And if we follow along here to the next thing. I'm hearing something. What is that noise? And if we follow along after my hallucinations, we come to the iron farm. Wow. Which is disguised as a stump and a tree. That's it. It's just my iron farm. Actually, hold on. Now, from this, it doesn't look great, but, you know, there's this, and then there's more iron, like everywhere else, but, it's fine. Following along the path, we have the grand pumpkin full of chests of pumpkins. Oh, this isn't full? Oh my gosh. Hold on, we can check my pumpkin farm and try and see if we can fill that. Which way do we go next? Both these circle around. Doesn't matter. We'll go this way. If we follow this way, it's my llamas. There's a sniffer plushie in there. I can't remember if I put that there. Well, we have all my llamas. They didn't originally have chests on them. I wish they didn't, but it was a prank, and not it was part. I don't know. And if we come around here, there's my sugarcane farm. We have the chests for that. Let's keep following the path. Follow the path. We come around to Sebastian's grave from like the story and such. So we have the tulip and we have the sunflower. It's very cute. I really like it. If you come around here, here is the nether pumpkin. There's Evan. This is just a random gift I had, and I said, "You're mine now." So now he lives there. And then we're not gonna. That just circles around back to the wall, which we don't need to worry about right now. And then we're gonna come around this way. Almost all the pumpkins have a use and have stuff inside of them. Come here, we have my other cactus farm. Why is that so uneven? Who did this? Oh. Wait. Have these been here the whole time? Alright. Sure. I kind of forgot about that. We'll save the tree for, like, last. Oh, we have the first little shrine I made. There was a lantern here. There is no longer a lantern there. I moved it. We have Scoria's shrine / just lantern. There's last lore book, I think. I don't remember much. I'm tired. If we come up around this way, we have one half of my big old wheat field. And then we have this gourd here, which has part like one, like my double tall flower farm. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. And then we come around here. Come up. It's the enchanted pumpkin. And then we have the pumpkin field that basically grew most of my pumpkin collection because I just kept harvesting the same spot over and over. Here's a barrel full of stuff. I don't know. Hey, wait, is that chest I had here still here? Oh my gosh, it is. Don't ask how long this has been here. It's been here for a long time and no one's judged me hard enough for it. If we come around this way, you can see the other half of my wheat field. And we can circle around here. We'll go to the village in a minute. Here we have the alleged skulk pumpkin, but oh, surprise. There's a cocoa bean. There's a cocoa farm hidden inside. Don't tell Harvester. My middle click isn't working. We come around this way. This is just a little path. And we make it around to the log, which is my storage room. And that did have 2 allays in, but somebody, not naming names because I don't know who it was, but some people or person let both of them out. And when I find out who it is, we have a shulker box full of what? Was this me? Oh, I had sheep. That's right. There's a sign in here. I don't know. We have my weird storage system. I don't know. Oh, hey, it's the book I was supposed to complete and never did. Anyway. If this... Oh, I don't have the pack on. Yep. That's my storage room. There's honestly nothing exciting in here. Oh, I can also... I have another large chest full of pumpkins. You don't want to know how many pumpkins... You really don't want to know how many pumpkins I have. We can look at my statistics. This plastic fork. This sword I never used. There's the pumpkin box. Why is there other things in the pumpkin box? Oh, this is all my tools. And, yes, all my tools and the important things. Lamppost. Cool, man. Oh, now I have 2. Oops. Let me just, bop. Alright. Anyway, coming around here, we can circle around into the mushroom area. Probably gonna have to edit this together in, like, a better way that's, showing everything. These are still here. Whoops. Don't Don't tell anybody. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that either. Don't tell anybody these are all still here. They'll have my head. Oh, wait, it's that beacon I never use. It's fine. We've come into the mushroom area. I want you to notice everything's all green. The aesthetic I was... Yeah, Scotty? The aesthetic I was going for was big mushrooms, like overhang forests type vibes. I'll put some images that were my inspiration on. Why is there concrete? Oh, right. I know it is concrete. It's because running out of blocks, I think, at the time. But that's kind of like the vibe I was going for. That's why there's like spore blossoms everywhere, vines, all this texturing. Fun fact, all of this was dug out by hand. And as I mentioned, there's a beacon that I never used. So all this was purely dug out with a pickaxe of efficiency 4. No beacon, no assistance, just me digging all of this out. This was all flat before. And then if you kind of follow down here, we go into a slight different type of mushroom setting, which is bioluminescent. So you can see all the stone is getting darker. There's the gravel that fades into the tuff. So it goes from like andesite, stone, mossy, andesite, cobble, mossy cobble, whatever. And then it fades into the gravel starts. You can see when the gravel starts coming in, and you see when the tuff starts coming in towards the entrance here. And so like as you can see, another fun thing I did is there's ores down here because now that we're getting lower, we have the ores and then we have bigger portions of the ores to. But my whole area's theme was the fact that you were supposed to be small. You were supposed to be bug-sized, like me. Which when I show off my nether tunnel, you can kind of see that illusion. I have a little hidden detail in there. It's not hidden. But you can kind of see there's bigger mushrooms and big ore chunks to kind of help with that. So we have the bioluminescent type vibes. This was very hard to kind of pull off, to have darkness mixed in, but glowy, not too glowy. It was a pain. Oh my gosh, I forgot these guys were here. Oh, my floor! Can I, like... I was gonna do stuff with this and I never did. Oops. Well, that's fine. Yeah, my area is definitely the most, like... Oh, here's random things laying around. But, see here, we have... I had deep slate coal. Huh. Alright. Forgot. We have treasure box. This is stuff from Harvester and such. But you can see more of the big ores. We have little bits of like water. The stone's really dark and there's kind of glowy effects. There's morels, which in that. There's also hanging bioluminescent and stuff, kind of like glowworm silk. That's kind of what that was supposed to replicate. Which is why there's crying obsidian. Be like drippy and cool. Wait, is there water up here? So there's water dripping too? There is! I did do that because I had to do that because the core. Oh my gosh, I'm remembering that and I'm proud of myself. But yeah, bioluminescent type cave. 2 different types of mushrooms. The more like big overhang foresty type up here, and then the glowy down there, which I think is really cool. I think the mushroom area. This took like one of the longest, but I think it turned out quite well. I guess speaking of mushrooms, I built little nether sections since my character was like prophet of the nether and such. I attempted the fog fade. It turned out fine. Like, it's not bad, but like I feel like it could have been better, but it's nice. So we have like the crimson, and with the crimson mixed in, there's also like the warped, and with the warped I mixed in different flowers mixed into these 2, because this is the moth's area. I see the moth, they have a name. And this is Clover's area. There's gonna be plants mixed in literally everywhere, which is why there's like glow lichen, orange tulips, rose bushes, all that mixed in with the nether stuff. And there's also pumpkins mixed into all the sections. That path circles around to my log. I made sure all my paths are connected to everywhere, because man, my brain needs that. walking through, we have the orange tulips field, which was kind of just more of a filler thing, but you know, they do represent the character itself. So, oh, I can't middle. Why can't I middle click? Hang on. Nope. Fine. I don't know why I can't middle click anymore. Don't tell anybody I missed a torch. Don't tell them. But very much also represent it. And this path circles around. Ignore that. To the time travelers' gourd they built. And they're like, oops, took stuff. There's barrels here. I don't know. There's just a little representation of one of my other characters on here. And if we drop down to more paths, we circle around to the second ever build I did on the server, which was the sheep farm. How's sheep farm doing? Sheep farm is doing overwhelmingly well. I didn't sell wool on the server. I sold dye. And then the path actually doesn't connect anywhere. Oh, I should have had it connect, like, through here. Dang. It's fine. Oh, that would have been good, though. It's fine. We'll pretend I was smart and did that. What else am I missing? I think this is the only pumpkin that there's not anything in, actually. That doesn't have a use. One. That's crazy. Alright, before we make it over to the village section, let's go ahead and look over in the tree. Oh yeah, it's still ruined by the... That's right, I did do stuff. Okay, I think this is still a little bit wrecked. Yeah, it is. This is still wrecked from when the time traveler came through and was like, hey guys, I'm picking up my kid. Oh, there was the gift harvester with crayon box. I couldn't remember if I cleaned up in here or not. I didn't, which is okay. This is lore. But if you drop down, you can actually make it into the time machine area. Just full of all the deep site redstone and a time machine. At least one version of it. Christmas time. And this is full of things. Oh, this is where they put all their stuff they were taking with them. Nice. Alright. I don't remember anything. But yeah, that's the little time travelers area. I feel like I tried, one thing I really did try with my area and with a lot of the stuff I built was some environmental storytelling. Like, why is there skulk at the roots here? Why is all of this? All that. This lantern was originally their house, but it turned into a altar? I guess it turned into the area for their god, and they moved there. My house. I almost forgot about that. Then we have my house. Another fun environmental storytelling thing. These are falling leaves to show that it's fall. This is the point. We have my house. This is, I think, either Scory or Harvester gave this to them. Put it, like, hanging above your bed. Kind of like hanging, herbs. Why do I have 7 wither skeleton skulls? Where did I get these? I don't know. Random bows. Stuff. I don't know. Flags, 'cause gay. And then we have my actual banner, which is meant to be a little pumpkin. And then these little bits along the edges are meant to be vines. Looks at most of the stuff I did here, I don't think red at all. Also, in my surrounding areas, ignore that. Also, my surrounding areas, I made sure to put, like, these are all bone meal. They have stacks of pumpkins. Like, I tried to incorporate every bit of my area as I could. Oh, another fun thing that I don't think anyone... It doesn't come across at all. These are acorns. These are meant... my lampposts are meant to be acorns. It's like the cap. And then there's the nut part. It's not... Like I said, there's so many little things here I wish I could talk about, wait. I thought that was a torch. What I can't. There's also big old rocks, which, again, trying to reinforce the fact that you are small. Well, alright. Village time. If we follow this path around here, we come into the village. Which, every house in this village is decorated. I made sure of it. We have the center point, which has, like, more tromped on ground, you can see, where there's less stone. and it's kind of just more like worn down ground. Another fun thing I did, the pathway fades. So the pathway in the actual pumpkin patch itself is this, again, to represent tromped upon ground. And also, I guess probably like crunched up leaves or whatever. So kind of just like dirt and mud type vibes. And when you come over here, you can see it turns in more into civilization type things. Hi, Editor Cat here to better explain this. The village area is more reminiscent of a human civilization moving in, turning this into a city or a town, more civilized. Whereas the pumpkin patch area is meant to be more reminiscent of a creature living out in nature, so like the bug in its natural habitat. Whereas the village area is more reminiscent of like, I guess, Pixie Hollow kind of vibes, if you know the Tinkerbell movies. Whereas the main pumpkin patch area is reminiscent of a actual nature of insect living out. So there you go. Also, I realized we missed Caretaker's pumpkin over there. We'll look at that in a minute. But every house is decorated. There's nothing really in anything, but like I said, turning to a more civilization type thing. There's also pumpkins for each member. Here's Joe's pumpkin. He had a what is it called? Flower forest. He had a flower forest, so that's what his pumpkin was based on. Crystal's here was based on her birch forest, and I added some little enchanting bits to represent kind of like she was in an enchanted birch forest. Avery had a snow biome, so they got that. There's also the dark oak doors that kind of represent their more building style. Here's Crystal's favorite pumpkin. It is small. There's storage pumpkin. That started with Crystal. Ooh, lamppost design change, also to reinforce the fact that this is more of a civilization, and the other thing is more of just I live here. Hay bales and such. There's also farms back here. There's chimneys. Did I ever actually... I did decorate this! Oh my gosh! Whoa! I could have swore I didn't! Oh my gosh! I have like memories of this not being complete, but yeah, I did decorate everything in here. Oh my gosh, I really forgot I did. Yeah, every pumpkin has an interior. Like, this one is a smithing one. That one's like a library, like enchanting one. Here's Saf's pumpkins, which kind of look like those cotton candy grapes. They have two, so they have one to represent their swamp, and one to represent their actual buildings, the city parts. Another one that I decorated the inside of. There's barrels sitting around. I'm showing off these interiors because I did actually... Look, we have a bakery inside. Oh, I forgot I had a texture pack that turns soup into candy buckets. Oh my gosh, I'm talking so fast. I'm going to have to slow myself down so you can understand me. This is Chris's gourd, I believe. There's no sign on it. I don't know why. But this was Chris's gourd, which... They had a spruce forest, but since their thing was about being a moo bloom and like the sun and the moon, there's a pattern on the floor of the sun and the moon. What's in here? Just decoration, just a house. Another like house library. This was the birds' pumpkin. They had an end theme. They were in the mountains. Some of them were based on the biomes they were in, and others were just based on their builds. But either way, yeah, there's the birds. I didn't put signs on these. Also, I made this, this is their gourd. I made the stem end stone, because all the stems are usually wood, because, that makes the most sense, technically, or, like, concrete. But no, the bird's a special and has an end stone one. Another smithing. Except here's Sven's gourd. It's just full of skulk, and there's a bit of deep slate in here to represent the city. And another pumpkin. It does not circle around, sadly. But, and then there's the whole wall here to keep things safe, which you could also argue is just a bunch of sticks lined up. And I would agree with that argument. But everything in this has like very special purposes and such. I could go on. Ooh, my other farms. These are beetroots. My texture pack makes them look like candy corn. Don't worry about that. But everything has it. Who stomped out my carrots? Oh, criminals. I can't believe this. And then here was, I think, one of the other first few pumpkins I made. This was Caretaker's pumpkin. That's it. They left a gift and never... This is like, there's the button, and there's something else Caretaker gave him. I think the rest is that, and that's the original book. Yeah. I think... Ooh, I guess I can show off. Look, this is my wall. I didn't get to finish fully texturing it. Oh, I did get pretty far in the texturing, though. Never mind. Did I? I kind of did. It's fine. There's a fade. Most of this was done in survival, but a chunk of it was done in creative and such. You can see here's the wall's rim and such. This wall took a while. I wish I got to actually properly finish it. I added some crumbly bits off the side, but it was meant to be like this part of the wall was crumbling a little bit. If it's not clear, my theme for my area was mainly over the garden wall. That's where it started at least, but then it just turned into my own thing. But I had to make sure I had a nice garden wall. Don't look at the top of it, it's so bad. Don't look at the back either. If I hear a single green joke about the back, I'm gonna lose my mind. Which I did from my knowledge, I made it through that entire, like, the tour of them looking at my area. Not a single green joke. They didn't look at the back of my wall. I think that's it to really show in the area itself. Other environmental storytelling that got added later. These vines were not here before, but when the moth got really sad and nonverbal, they stopped tending and trimming back the vines of the pumpkin patch, and so they started overgrowing. And then I kind of just left them because they looked cool, and that's why some of the pathways are blocked. So, I think that's about everything. Oh, actually, I can show off little stupid things. An Avery's pumpkin. This leads to my farm. My farm's in my maze and underneath my terraforming. You will get lost back here, because though it looks quite simple, I dug dirt out here. You can get lost under everything. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and grab these pumpkins out, actually. And let's go put them in the pumpkin. Add to our final count. Alright. Oh, there's also my glow lichen farm. Harvester lived in my area, and this was never a problem. Oh yeah, that's bone meal and shears. Oh my gosh, the beetroots look like fire. That's really funny. Alright. But you're probably wondering, Kat, why is the entrance to your pumpkin farm an Avery's pumpkin? You barely talked to Avery during Caretaker. Or like the run of it. Well, that, my dear viewer, it was easy. To be fully honest, I think the reason I made a white pumpkin in the first place was a Minecraft story mode reference, and then I was like, oh, I'll turn this into Avery's pumpkin. And then I did, and then I was like, oh, you know what'd be a good entrance that's like, doesn't involve trapdoors? Powdered snow. You know what I can do with that? Put it in Avery's pumpkin. I think that was my... I think that was my logic. I really don't remember. Coming back through here. Let's go drop these off. The sheer amount of pumpkins I have is a mystery to this day of I don't know. It's a lot. That's all I truly know. Oh, I've run out of space again. Gosh, dang it. Well, I can't put down another chest now. Oh no, where do I put these stacks of pumpkins now? Crap. Okay, we'll just go put them back at the farm. It's fine. Let's count. How many... Okay, so all these double chests are full, plus the one in my storage log. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Yep, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 double chests full of pumpkins plus 3. around 13-ish double chest full of pumpkin, worth of pumpkins, all of stacks, I think. That's vaguely the count. Sure. But let's go look in my area first. And we're not going to look at it from here. We're going to start all the way here. And there's so many mushrooms. Oh, okay, goodness. Why is it only brown up here? Why is there no red? Oh, right. My middle click. It's back. Let me trim the mushrooms back a little bit. Okay, cool. So when you start here, we have my little entrance. Moth's pumpkin patch. Pathways lead into each other. Whoa, crazy. And when you walk down, there's trapdoors, mushrooms, and pumpkins. And if we keep walking, it's still that. But then we hit... these mushrooms have gotten a little insane. And then we hit here. The mushrooms appear to have gotten bigger. That's fun. Why are the mushrooms bigger now? And then you come. Oh, the mushrooms have gotten even bigger. And you come through, and there's flowers. There's a lot of mushrooms. And you have bigger stacks of pumpkins. And whoa, the lanterns have now grown. So it's full Alice in Wonderland on you. You start out big and you're slowly shrinking down to moth size to enter the pumpkin patch. I like little details. I don't think anyone ever picked up on that. Like, I think across the entire... I don't think because I can't remember if I mentioned it to anybody. Yeah. I think that... Yeah. But yeah, it's a full intentional shrinking you down. There's also hanging roots here. So it's a big old lantern. Which, another little thing. Purple on the side. The reason it's purple and blue, because soul lantern and nether, and purple because this is meant to be the last part of the glass. Again, I like my stuff. If we come up here, this leads up to my flower farm. Why is it all amethyst? I don't know. I got lazy and didn't finish it. That's it. That's the end. There's just some vague stairs up. But, and then it leads to my flower farms, which you can just watch old VODs back to see those. Because that's a really long minecart ride that I don't think we want to go through right now. But that is my area in basically its entirety. Oh my gosh, who stomped out? I swear, when I get who stomped out my fields, I will get them. Oh, also up in the tree, this isn't just any normal tree. It has a little bird's nest. But there's also another fun thing. The barrel up here. Oh, looks like the bird's been collecting things. So yeah, that's full of things. Basically, I'm the person where I want an environment to look lived in. And I think I did that. There's rocks that climb up the mountain that I didn't even, interact with. There may be chests of random stuff sitting around that I can't really fix. There's an allay. That's a flower. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm really losing it. Oh, there's full of wall materials, but... Anyway, everything has its own little purpose. You can all see, because time trailer built here, there's an overhang. Everything has its own little things. I extend out past the parts I build at. There's Saf's tent. I wish I reached all the way out to Saf's tent, but I sadly didn't get to really get that chance. You can see by the torches all around that I didn't really get to that point where I wanted to make sure mobs weren't spawning, but I did my best. I will note this, no matter what anybody tells you. I'm not a builder. I'm really not. I know I just got done showing you this entire thing I built, but if you look, I am not a builder. I'm truly not. Also, this was the first pumpkin I ever built. This was the start of the pumpkin patch. I didn't plan on doing a pumpkin patch at all. Was not in the plan, but it's what we got, and I'm very happy that I was a little moth that lived in the pumpkin patch. It makes me happy, makes me smile. But I'm not a builder. This is just the things I've done, I guess. I don't know. Anything else I may have missed, it'll be in VODs, but this is where I lived for a while. This is what I built. This is what I built with my own 2 hands. Also known as me and my bad computer worked together on this one. Times mind. Pumpkins in 3rd. 21,059. Beating dirt and grass. I terraformed a lot. Grass is also high up on there. Just grass itself, sand, all these main building blocks, and then pumpkins is there. Barely under netherrack. And I dug out like 2 really long tunnels to my flower farm stuff. Gosh, that's insane. Time's broken. I don't think yeah, that's tools. Such pumpkins will be there. Shears? Huh. Yeah, wait, no, that probably makes sense because I got a lot of grass and leaves and such. Alright, times crafted, bone meal, and spruce planks and dye. Yeah, that tracks. Yep, all that tracks. Yeah, and more dye. I crafted a lot of dye. Concrete powder, also pretty high up there. That, yep, 600 something. I don't think pumpkins. Oh no, they were. I used pumpkins several times. Don't know what that says about me or how you use pumpkins, but I did. All right. Picked up pumpkins at number 2, behind seeds. Tw 24,590 pumpkins picked up. So that's how many I probably mined from like that little farm I had. And a lot of seeds, almost 40,000, my bad. Dropped arrow. Pumpkins are lower than I thought. Arrows. Oh, that tracks. I've burned a lot of arrows. Netherrack, pretty high. Bones. Carrots? Huh. And then pumpkins at 2,394. All these were dropped at people. I will guarantee you all those were gifts to people. Nothing. Oh. That's from the prank. Siege. But I think that concludes me touring my whole area in as much detail as I can. Yep. I'm pretty proud of what I've done. As someone who is not a builder, I'd say this is pretty impressive for me. And I would happily take that. I'm actually going to go my shop real fast because there's something Oh, book fixtures. Right, my black market stall that I hated that I was forced to make because I didn't want to. So I made it about excuses, that's right. There's just something I need to do at my shop real fast before this server closes. Something very important that you cannot tell anybody. And that I'm glad that this is a pre-recorded video. My little shop. It's great. It was a great little pumpkin. I love it. It's a cutie. Is there anything in here? Dang. One last time. Well, too bad. Hey, wait a second. That's the book that was supposed to be there. Well, and one last time, Avery. I will fix it. Why is there a piece of dirt in here? Alright. And one last time. Yay. Since I'm probably not going to log on again, I should probably pick out my final logout point. Why do I have TNT? Oh, right, because Sven dropped it out of his, quote-unquote, dropped it out of his pocket. That's right. And all you can go up here. Wow. What a server this was. I hope you enjoyed this tour. This is my final logout. Probably. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Farewell, Caretaker SMP server.